Wow. Apple has just wrapped up their brand new event, and honestly, I don't even know where to start because my head is buzzing with excitement and thoughts. You know that feeling when you've been waiting for months, reading every leak, every rumor, and then suddenly, boom, it's all official? That's exactly where I am right now. I literally just finished watching the keynote. I've got my messy notes all over the place. I've got the Apple website open on one tab. Twitter, X, is blowing up in another, and I'm sitting here just trying to process everything. This isn't going to be a polished review or some carefully edited breakdown. Nope. This is me. Raw, unfiltered, straight up talking to you like we're just hanging out and reacting together. And trust me, there's a lot to unpack because Apple dropped some massive updates. I was personally waiting for the Apple Watch Ultra 3, but the iPhone 17 lineup and the AirPods Pro 3, oh man, those completely stole part of the show too. Now before I dive deep into everything, let me set the vibe here. I'm shooting this on my iPhone 16 Pro, which I bought less than a year ago, and guess what? It's already outdated. Classic. Apple move, right? You spend a chunk of money and then bam, new shiny model that makes your current one feel ancient. But here's the thing, I'm not upgrading my phone this year. Nope, not happening. I'm sticking with this one. So if the video looks a little rough, if the audio sounds a bit off, no external mic, no fancy lighting, it's all just iPhone 16 Pro raw. Consider it authentic Apple ecosystem content, because why not? All right, let's talk about the star of the show for me, the Apple Watch Ultra 3. Guys, I cannot even explain how hyped I was for this. When Apple first announced the original Ultra, I remember thinking, okay, this is Apple finally going after Garmin, Polar, Suunto, all those hardcore fitness and adventure watches. And I bought into that vision. The Ultra 2 made improvements, sure, but I was still like, okay, let's see what they do next. And here we are with the Ultra 3, and let me tell you, it's looking like the real deal. Apple actually listened this time. They made some major changes that feel more meaningful than just a slightly brighter screen or a slightly faster chip. First thing, battery life. Man, this has been the #1 thing that people, myself included, have been waiting for Apple to fix. Now, on my Ultra 2 with my daily use, I could stretch it to about 3 days, sometimes 4 if I was being super careful. And that was already a massive step up from the regular Apple Watch models where you basically had to charge them every night. But now, with the Ultra 3, Apple is claiming even better numbers. They're pushing us closer and closer to that magic mark where you can actually take the watch on a trip, live your life, track workouts, sleep, health, everything, and not stress about whether you packed your charger. That's huge. And for me, that's game-changing because I travel a lot. I don't want to be the guy sitting in an airport lounge hunting for an outlet just to charge my watch. And let's talk about what Apple is positioning the Ultra as now. They're calling it not just a smartwatch, but also a sports watch and a health monitor. That's an interesting shift in marketing. They're clearly aiming at Garmin and all those other specialized devices, but they're also leaning hard into health, and that's where it gets exciting. Blood oxygen monitoring is back, as expected. But then Apple dropped the big new feature, hypertension awareness. Guys, that's massive, think about it. Your watch being able to give you an early warning if it detects potential signs of high blood pressure. Now, obviously, they're careful with the wording. It's not like the watch is diagnosing you. It's not going to flash a red screen saying, hey, you've got hypertension. But it's smart enough to notice anomalies and nudge you to maybe see a doctor, get checked out. And honestly, that's what health tech should be about. Not scaring you, not replacing doctors, but giving you awareness and insights that can help you stay healthier. And then there's sleep. I'm not going to lie. Sleep tracking has always been one of those things I'm a little obsessed with. I want to know how well I slept, how many times I woke up, what stages of sleep I hit. Apple has finally taken that to the next level by giving us an actual sleep score. It's like a grade for your night. And sure, some people might roll their eyes at that, but I actually love it. Because when you put a number to something, it makes it easier to track and improve. If my watch tells me, hey, you got a 62 out of 100 last night, that's a little wake-up call that maybe I need to adjust my bedtime, maybe cut the caffeine, maybe wind down earlier. And here's the crazy part. Apple has designed it in a way that really does reflect how you feel. Like, my Garmin used to do this, and I swear, the mornings I felt wrecked, it would tell me I had a terrible sleep score. It was spot on. If Apple nails this too, then I'm all in. And let's not forget the display. This new display is brighter, wider, and yet they managed to keep it in the same size chassis. That's Apple's classic design magic right there. Bigger and better, without actually making the device look bulky or clunky. Add in 5G cellular connectivity. Finally, we can stop feeling like we're stuck in 2018. And the updated satellite features. Emergency SOS, messaging, location sharing. It's all so useful, especially if you're someone who hikes, travels, or just wants peace of mind. And the cherry on top? 2 years of satellite service for free. That's Apple flexing. Garmin charges for that kind of thing, and here Apple is, just giving it to you for free at launch. That's how you win over the adventure crowd. Now, let's talk money, because we all know Apple products aren't exactly cheap. Here in the UK, the Ultra 3 is priced at £749, which, honestly, is about the same as before. No price increase. And that's a rare sentence to say about Apple. More features, better specs, same price. That's a win in my book. Over in the US, it's $790, which, again, is exactly where it was last year. Considering everything they've added, I think that's fair. Compare it to Garmin, where you're easily spending over $1,000 on some of their high-end models, and suddenly the Ultra 3 doesn't look so crazy expensive. But listen, this event wasn't just about the Ultra 3. Oh no, Apple had a whole lot more up their sleeve. The iPhone 17 lineup dropped, and yeah, that officially makes my iPhone 16 Pro feel old. The standout? The iPhone 17 Air. That design looked wild with the massive rear module. It's like Apple is embracing bold choices now. And then, of course, the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max, which are just packed with performance improvements, camera upgrades, and that sleek new design language. And even though I'm not upgrading this year, I was definitely drooling over those features. I mean, let's be real. Apple knows how to make us all feel like we need the newest thing. And then there were the AirPods Pro 3. Guys, these might be one of the most underrated announcements of the whole event. Everyone focuses on the iPhone and the watch, but these new AirPods are insane. Active noise cancellation has been improved to be twice as good as the AirPods Pro 2, which was already solid. And then, the killer feature, live translation. Imagine traveling to another country, popping these in, and being able to have a conversation with someone in another language in real time. That's sci-fi level stuff, and Apple just made it real. Plus, they added in-ear heart rate sensors for workouts, which is such a clever move. Pair that with an IP57 rating for sweat and water resistance, and suddenly these AirPods are perfect for fitness junkies like me. So yeah, Apple went big tonight. And you know what? That's why I stay in the ecosystem. I've got the MacBook Pro, the iPad, the Apple TV, the iPhone, and now I'll have the Ultra 3 on my wrist. It all just works together. It's not about one device being perfect, it's about how seamlessly everything connects. That's Apple's secret sauce. Now, I've rambled long enough, but I'm still not done. Over the next few days, I'll be diving into each of these products more deeply, testing them out in the real world, traveling with them, working out with them, sleeping with them on, basically living my life while putting them through their paces. And I'll be honest with you every step of the way. If something sucks, I'll tell you. If something blows me away, I'll rave about it. That's how we do it here.